How do I deal with it?
How do you constantly not worry about something?
So what do we call this?
So why are we born?
Is it an issue?
The days I feel low, I love to eat ice cream. When my friends come over, I love to eat chaat, something chatpata. Conversations bhi वैसे होते हैं ना, gossip, chaat. Then there are times you just want to be very light on your stomach. Food, food, food. सवेरे उठते ही नाश्ता क्या बनाना है? नाश्ता खत्म नहीं होता है तो लंच क्या बनाना है? लंच खत्म नहीं होता तो डिनर क्या बनाना है? कभी-कभी उसमें 5 बजे क्या खाना है ये भी पॉट आ जाता है. So this food is such an integral and important part of our lives. Rather than just being a fuel for our body, don't you think we kind of share a very big relationship with food?
Yes, and I'm in love with food.
Same here.
And I can have affair with food.
That's interesting.
I'm not going to be married to one type of food. I'm going to enjoy all different types of food. That's me.
Multi-cuisines.
I just love food. So yes, I agree with you.
So, like we work on other relationships, do you think we should be working on this a good relationship with food also?
I am not a guy who works on the relationships. Because the minute you start working on the relationship, then you have become mechanical with your relationship. You flow into relationships. You enjoy the relationship. You let the relationship assimilate in you. You absorb the relationship. And that's the same thing with food. I must enjoy the sight of food. I must enjoy the smell of food. I must enjoy the taste of food. I must enjoy the sound of food. Now you will be wondering, what do I mean by sound of food? So if I am cracking a walnut, I must hear that crisp sound of the walnut cracking. Or if I am eating sizzlers, then that sizzling sound. I must enjoy food with all my senses, including my touch. Garma garam, thanda. I must enjoy the touch. So for me, food is about exciting my senses. So if you call that as a relationship, yes, I need to have a relationship with food.
But then these days, most of the kids, or most of us, when we get back home, like we want to catch up on news, we want to look at social media, we're catching up on our mobile, khane ka plate baaju mein pada hai, and you go scroll, and then you're not even paying attention to your food. You're not even, what's that now?
Now you're talking to me, and I don't want to look at you. How do you like it?
It seems very rude and very...
So you're being rude to the food when you're watching TV and eating food. Then you're not having a relationship with food. It's like talking to a girlfriend on the phone and sending a text message to another girlfriend on the WhatsApp.
I'm amused at your similes.
How can you have a relationship if this is the way you're going to behave? Respect your food, enjoy the food.
Yeah.
You're neither enjoying the food, nor are you concentrating on the program that you're watching, nor are you giving respect to the person you are talking to on the phone while you're eating food. You are just wasting your life.
Yeah. When some people are very stressed or they have emotional issues, I've seen they tend to,
then you're
freak out on eating.
Then you're using it as a substitute. If you're doing emotional eating, then food is a substitute to, pat you and say, रोना मत मेरे बच्चे, अब तू अच्छा है, तूने मुझे खा लिया, मैं आइसक्रीम हूँ, मैं चॉकलेट हूँ, मैं केक हूँ, मैं ऑमलेट हूँ, मैं ये हूँ, मैं वो हूँ, अब तू अच्छा है. Then you are not respecting that food. Then you are treating that food as a substitute for something you cannot deal with in life. You may have an emotional issue with your work, you're stressed out at work. So to get rid of that stress, you're overeating.
So what are you basically trying to do? Stuff yourself to divert your attention, or what is it?
If food gives you a high,
okay,
food gives you a mental high, or some foods give you a sugar high, so you like to gorge on sweets, so you eat a lot of sweets when you are stressed, then you are treating food as a medicine for a condition.
True.
And it is not actually a medicine, it is actually harmful. You don't realize that because you are tackling an issue in your life which can be tackled differently. If you had a solution to your stress, you wouldn't be eating. Because you don't have a solution for your stress, because you cannot deal with your emotions, you are substituting it with food. So I don't think emotional eating is a good habit and should be encouraged.
So, like, can we call it an abusive relationship with food in that case?
It is abusive relationship not only with food, it is an abuse of your own body. You're eating something which your body doesn't need. So, I mean, we do a lot of things which we don't need. So it is part and parcel of our daily life. I mean, do it for enjoyment.
Right.
Do it for pure nirmal anand, as we say, no? Pure enjoyment. Not vicarious enjoyment.
Yeah.
Not malicious enjoyment. Do it for pure anand.
So we should basically have a nice relationship with our food.
Yes.
Enjoy it, eat to the extent that's required.
Any relation that is not nice is going to cause you trouble.
Right.
The same thing with food.
I agree totally. Yeah. So anything in excess is not fine, but it's quite okay to have an affair with food. Yeah. So let's enjoy eating whatever we have been eating or we love to eat. Have an affair with food. No issues. खाते रहिए अपने idlis, vadas, samosas, dosas, whatever you love. Just go for it. And right now I'm really hungry, so I'm going to go and grab some food.